Y'all, and welcome back to the one and only K-Gurly's K-Talk podcast, the place where I put the K in K-pop, honey. Hello. And of course, I've been gone for a little minute, but I'm so sorry about that. I have to take time for myself. I have to keep remembering that I'm a human being and stuff like that. Even now, I still have a lot of stuff going on personally and stuff like that. Even like this week, I've been packing up to move because I'm going to be moving this week. So yeah, it's a lot going on. And remember, guys, I had to re-record this podcast because it didn't save. So I had to re-record all this. But I am back. And a few little announcements that I do want to make. I will be making morning announcements from here on out on my Instagram page. If you guys do not know my Instagram page, it is K-Gurly's K-Talk. It literally just like this. The logo that you see here, it's literally going to be my profile picture, of course. Also, I've been getting a lot of traction with the crash outs that I've been posted on Instagram. And honey, let me just say this. I am very fun. I'm very expressive, and I'm very much so respectful. Everything that I post on my Instagram crashing out, it is in no way, shape, or form to disrespect the one and only Stray Kids or any other idol that I do decide to do a crash out video on or any reviews on. Okay, let's just start there. Okay, I am also very respectful. I'm very I'm very open-minded. You guys feel free to DM me. Sometimes I cannot get to your DMs all the time, but just know, I will get to them. And I do want to give a special thank you to everyone that has been sending me videos in my DMs with the Run It Comeback teaser images from the concerts, the videos, everything. Honey, don't worry. When I finally get 100% settled in, the crash outs will return. So yeah, we're going to get back to the bullshit once I get back, okay? But, I've missed y'all so much, but today we're coming back with a conversation that's probably going to make some people uncomfortable, but that is okay. Some conversations are worth having. So today I really want you guys to join in on the conversation because today's episode is called Keeping K-Pop Korean? Let's really talk about it. So first and foremost, let's just break this down right quick. Where did K-pop really come from? Let's just really start there. When people hear the words Korean culture, they often imagine something completely separate from the rest of the world. Honestly, because if we really want to think about it, when you see videos of Korea and stuff like that, it just looks like out of this world. Really. But if we actually study the history of K-pop, we discover something really, really interesting. So modern K-pop didn't just appear out of nowhere. Let's start there. It was built from multiple musical influences, and one of the biggest influences came from Black American music. For example, a lot of those examples are from Motown, soul, R&B, funk, hip hop, new jack, swing, jazz, and of course, gospel. Yeah, even gospel. So yeah, those genres became the blueprint of what we eventually know as K-pop today. Let's really get to that. So the history of it, let's just talk about where it started. So back in the early 1990s, groups like Seo Taiji and Boys completely changed the Korean popular music. K-pop music was changed by those groups. For one, it started with groups like them, okay? And instead of them doing the traditional Korean ballads and the trot music, they introduced hip-hop beats, the rap, the dance music, and the R&B inspired vocals. So those sounds weren't created in Korea. Let's start there. Those sounds were not created in Korea, okay? These came from decades. When I say decades, I mean decades of Black musical innovation here in the United States of America. The entertainment companies refined that formula into the idol training system we know today. So I'm going to be honest, as a Black K-pop stan, remember, I'm going to always let y'all know I'm Black first. I love K-pop, but I am Black first. So it does pisses me off when I do hear people be like, oh, let's just keep K-pop Korean, keep the westernized out of it, keep all this and the third out of it. But it's y'all want to keep K-pop Korean. Y'all don't want nothing westernized in it. But some of y'all fave groups are literally getting by because of the westernized influence. Let's really talk about it. Like, let's really, really talk about it if you really want to get into it. Like, if you really think about it, the black influence isn't hidden. It's really not. Y'all, look at a lot of these fashions. Look at a lot of these songs. Look at a lot of these albums. Look at it all. Look at everything. Like, it's not hidden. Like, really think about it. Many idols trained with hip hop choreography, the R&B vocal techniques, the rap, the street dance, the soul inspired singing, fashion trends inspired by black culture. Like, even many producers and choreographers behind K-pop have studied or collaborated with black artists. That influence isn't an insult. It's simply history. Like, we're not saying fuck K-pop, but what y'all not going to do is try to erase the black history that's in K-pop. Like, my people really paved the way for our faves. Let's really talk about it. Like, even then, 90% of the producers in K-pop music is black. Some of your faves work with a lot of black producers. Let's really clock it. Mind you, this isn't even me being disrespectful. This is facts. This is literal facts. Like, so it's like trying to keep pushing it and saying like, oh, keep K-pop Korean. We don't want this. We hate the westernized music thing, da-da-da-da-da. Where y'all favorite Dada mans have to use some of the westernized music techniques in order for them to make it in the K-pop industry. Let's really talk about it. Let's really, really talk about it. Like, some of your faves don't even have their own sound. Like, they have to use the westernized sound. Like, let's really, really, really talk about it. Like, I know a lot of people would like to put down Stray Kids or ATs or what's that other group that people be like to put down? I'm sorry, y'all, my brain is not working right now. But it's a lot of groups that have a unique sound to them that okay, yeah, Stray Kids made that. Yeah, ATs made that. Like, yeah, Blackpink made that. Like, you can hear it. Like, okay, that's their sound. But you can't deny the fact that even though they have their own sound that's unique, you can't deny the fact that you can hear the black influence in it. You cannot, you can actually hear the influence in some of this. Like, Creed, love Stray Kids down, love my fellow Dada mans, but Creed, you can actually hear the beat itself was like, you can hear that shit. Now, the outfits, hell no, I'm not, no, do not. Like, I had to actually correct a few people on that in the black culture. Like, a lot of that stuff that they wore in that Creed music video did not come from the black culture. For example, when Bang Chan had on basically that biker's boy outfit, that did not come from the black culture. The biker gang outfit came from another culture. Okay. I just wanted to get that out the way. But yeah, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Stray Kids, but I will not ever be like, oh, Stray Kids is bigger and better than everybody else, kind of like what people do to BTS. But just like saying with BTS as well, like, BTS has a huge influence when it comes to the westernized music. Like, westernized music has a huge influence when it comes to BTS, even with ATs, Stray Kids, Blackpink. Any group in K-pop has been influenced by westernized music, no matter how you guys put it. And the westernized music is black culture. That's literally where this shit is coming from. So, other genres influenced by K-pop, by black culture. I'm sorry. Other genres influenced by black culture. I'm sorry, guys. I'm thinking so fast. Like, I'm sorry. And honestly, K-pop isn't unique here. It isn't. Like, black music has influenced countless genres around the world. Like, my culture influenced rock and roll. We influenced jazz, blues, rhythm and blues, soul, funk, disco, hip hop, house music, techno, EDM, reggaeton, Latin pop, UK garage, drum and bass, Afro beats, which also reflects African musical traditions while interacting with global black music. Music constantly evolves through cultural exchange. Like, let's just really, get into the nitty gritty of this. Like, this year alone, Black people and a lot of other cultures in this world, a lot of other races and ethnicities have learned real quick, like black people really influenced a whole lot of shit. Music is like the biggest influence. Like, look at all the genres that I just named off top of my head that my culture influences. So I'm gonna be honest, it pisses me off when these K-pop idols do something that's culture appropriating or very disrespectful towards the black culture. And then you have fans that are not even black saying, oh, but we accept your apology. It wasn't that serious. Bitch, you are not black. You do not get to tell the offended how to take the motherfucking offense. Especially with the audit on. Well, I still remember when I called out the audit on. Do y'all not know how many people was on my ass? Black people at that. And it pissed me off because it's just like, as a black K-pop fan, you motherfuckers making the black K-pop fans like me look like I'm trying to please massa. Bitch, I'm not trying to do that at all. As a black K-pop fan, you need to always remember you are fucking black first. Because if you ever meet these idols in person, they going to always remember that you're black. They going to always remember that. Always. Always, always, always. They're going to always remember your culture. They're going to always remember everything. So trying to like water down some of the shit that they're fucking doing is crazy. Like I said, I love Stray Kids down, but that don't mean I wasn't upset with the, when Chris had them braids in his hand or Wahan said nigga or that Yunjin blackface shit. Even though they learned from that shit and they didn't do it again, that's why I have so much respect for Stray Kids, because they did not do that shit again. They really did not. And even with the blackface stuff, I'm actually more mad at the staff than I am of Yunjin, because it's just like, as a staff member, yes, I get that he was playing the role of this grandmother in this anime, but those animators knew what the fuck they were doing. And you as an adult should have informed Yunjin, Don't worry, it's equal blame to go around. Dead ass. So this is why I'm like, y'all can't say keep K-pop Korean. Dead ass, you can't really say keep K-pop Korean when damn near literally some of the biggest albums in K-pop has been influenced by westernized music. Arirang is one of them. And no matter how people say, oh, well, they still sung it in Korean. Bitch, I don't give a damn if they sung it in Japanese, Chinese, Mandarin, Cantonese, or fucking French. It was still influenced by black culture. And not to mention, that was the biggest fucking mockery to black culture, if you want me to be fucking honest. I'm still not over the Howard situation. I will never be over that, because that is a HBCU. And I'm black, educated as well, with a degree. Yeah, no. So, like, is K-pop Korean? Here's why I think the conversation is getting interesting. So K-pop is Korean. It is. It was created in Korea. It's produced by Korean entertainment companies. Most artists sing in Korea. In Korean, most promotions happen in Korea. But its foundation includes musical traditions that originated in black communities. So like K-pop is Korean for the most part, but the foundation of K-pop alone, it's literally the foundation of that is musical traditions that originated in my communities. My ancestors, made that. So it's like recognizing those influences doesn't make K-pop any less Korean. Let me just say that one more time. Like, recognizing these influences doesn't make K-pop any less Korean. K-pop is still Korean, but trying to wipe out the fact that K-pop was literally built off black music, you can't erase that, Bookie, but you really can't, especially when the influence is very loud. I think this year for K-pop, this year has been the loudest influence of black westernized music in the history since I've been listening to K-pop. This year I have seen and heard so many songs that I will swear to God, I'm like, I know a black producer for a fact made this shit, or they worked with someone black. I know for a fact, because that's how loud it is. And recognizing these influences doesn't make K-pop any less Korean. Like I already stated, It simply acknowledges the artists and communities whose creativity helped shape the sound. Let me say that one more time. It simply acknowledges the artists and communities whose creativity helped shape the sound. Like the entire sound of K-pop has been shaped in different ways. Remember when I said a lot of these K-pop groups have their own sound? They do. But also the influence of the music traditions from my culture helped shape some of their sounds. But some of their sounds, you know for a fact, okay, it's their sound with a taste of that black sound. You know, we can celebrate Korean innovation while also giving credit where the credit is due. Like, those two ideas can exist at the same time, if you want me to be very honest. I'm just being honest. Like, this is not taking a diss at no K-pop groups. I'm not dissing no K-pop groups. I'm not talking down on no K-pop groups. I'm just stating facts. Like, we as a black community of K-pop stans, there are K-pop stans like me who actually speak out against the culture appropriation and culture disrespect. And we get a target placed on our backs because we're speaking about a culture that was built off ours and letting motherfuckers know, yeah, no, we're not okay with some of this fucking shit. Like, even black people would talk to me like, why you even listen to that in the first place? The same way how you listen to country music. Same way how you listen to rock music. The same way how you listen to EDM. The same way how you listen to house music. Like, so me listening to K-pop shouldn't really bother you because you listen to all these other genres as well. And those genres was built off black people. And there were also cultural appropriation going on in those genres. But hey. So like I said, like me listening to K-pop, and when I see a whole lot of shit that be going on, I'll be like, I'm not okay with that. I'm not. Like I said, even with the Artie Dong album, I think that was like the biggest punch you, fuck you to the motherfucking face. And I would see like my fellow black stans, you know, they'll go, oh, but they donated to Black Lives Matter. Okay, so they donated to Black Lives Matter, so they should know how fucked up this is. And mind you, people gonna be like, oh, you dissing BTS. I'm not dissing BTS. It's just the fact that they old enough to know. They know what Black Lives Matter is. They've been to the white. They know. They fucking know. So it's like, it's no excuse. So even with the, like, y'all done seen Anderson .Paak. He got some shit cooking up. And y'all seen Hung Joon is with him. Of course, Jay Park, he's problematic. He's problematic as, like, all these K-pop artists working with Anderson .Paak. So when I hear let's keep K-pop Korean, that shit rubs me the wrong way to the highest extent. Yes, I do be feeling some type of way because it's like that shit was never Korean. Like, it was Korean in the way with its ballads and songs and stuff like that. But when those two groups, Seo Taiji and Boys, decided to say, you know what, hey, let's just spice this up a little bit. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, K-pop is Korean because, you know, they train over there in Korea. They go through all these companies, you know, the whole 9 yards. They still sing some songs in Korean, but the tempo, the ballads, all that, the sound itself is originated from my ancestors, my culture, the innovation of black music over here in America. So yeah, like, I think the problem is when I hear people say keep K-pop Korean, it's just a simple fact of the matter of you're basically saying fuck the black innovation of music. And I feel some type of way about that. I do. Like, you can't keep saying keep K-pop Korean, because if we keep K-pop Korean and it goes back to its original roots, its real original roots, y'all would not like K-pop. Let's just put that shit out there right now. Y'all would not like K-pop. If K-pop really went back to its original self, y'all would not like that shit. Let's just be fucking honest. So be thankful that my culture was able to inspire this culture into what we know today. And I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I cannot hear ATs make. I cannot hear ATs making some type of soft ass fucking ballad. I can't. Like, I really can't. And mind you, I do listen to a lot of great ass fucking AT songs. Like Inception. Inception is one of my favorite songs from ATs. I love it down. I love it down. But when I think of ATs, I think of these wild ass fucking dudes with no filters. I do. I think of these wild ass dudes with no fucking filters. Stray Kids is the same way. Literally, I'm a firm believer, like, you cannot stand Stray Kids and not stand ATs. Literally, Stray Kids is a different font of ATs, and ATs is a different font of Stray Kids. It's just that ATs doesn't give no fucks. ATs gonna let it be known, yeah, we grown ass men. We're gonna take our clothes off on this stage. We're gonna do what the fuck we want to do. ATs is not ATs. Stray Kids is more so they still trying to keep it PG to appease the younger audience. And I'm gonna be honest, Stray Kids, stop doing that. Cause I still want the original version of Railway. I'm just saying it's a whole lot of songs that Chris had to rewrite, and I want the original version of some of them songs. I really do. That's just me though. But yeah, like, all I'm saying is stop saying keep K-pop Korean when that shit was Korean up until the 1990s. Once that shit hit the 1990s, bitch, my culture came in and was like, fuck it, let's add a little razzle dazzle to this shit. Stop saying that. Like, K-pop was never Korean. Like, I still remember the hate Chris got when he dropped Railway. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I seen that shit. People was really mad that he dropped that song. I was like, oh, it sounds too westernized and this, that, and the third. First of all, Chung Bin himself said that he loves, like, Chris feels comfortable making sexual music. I feel comfortable too, because I actually want my back blown out, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, like, so not to mention Bang Chan is a foreigner. He's from Australia. The land down under. Jurassic World. So I'm really not, really not understanding that logic of keeping K-pop Korean. I've never understood that logic. I've never understood the purpose of people saying that. But I will give an opinion. Let me at least give this opinion on what I personally think. I personally feel like people are saying keep K-pop Korean because people really don't want black stans over there being fans of these idols. That's just my personal opinion. And from the facts and the videos and the evidence, this is like real life evidence that I have seen. Like, how the hell you gonna get mad at a black K-pop stan for being a fan of your faves, even with that young lady who constantly gets those fan calls with Mingy? She's not even a say singer, nothing like that. Like, that beautiful black, you guys know her, Pinky Doll Princess or Pinky Princess. You guys know who I'm talking about. When she get those fan calls with Mingy and people be getting so mad at her, I'm just like, y'all mad because Mingy likes to look at this beautiful chocolate woman? Because baby, sister is fine. Mingy can get the fuck out the way. I can handle that. I'm from the South, baby. I love me some meat. Yeah, but I really feel like that's why people be saying it. That's just me though. But what do you guys think? Can K-pop be proudly Korean while also acknowledging the black musical traditions that influenced it? I love to hear your thoughts. I love to hear your thoughts on all of this. Come join the conversation. I want to hear what you guys have to say about all of this. I really, really do. And of course, the crash shots will be coming soon. I will be returning with the podcast, with the K-Gurly's K-Talk podcast. This week, the new episodes will go back to its original scheduled program for Thursday nights at 7 p.m. And of course, as always, I really do appreciate you guys for spending time with me today. And I am the one and only K-Gurly. And until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep the conversation respectful. Sending kisses from K-Gurly. Mwah. Annyeong.